Now, what do you have to get to install a turbo on your 12 valve Cummins? Well, alrighty, my dude, so we got the turbo off there. This is our new turbo. Compare it to the old one. Let's get a side-by-side look at these guys. Try and get our new stuff. Oh, ruined it, soiled it. Yeah, so let's take a close look here. They look very similar, don't they? Very similar, yet very different, boys. And that's what we're after, because we need the 7,000 PSI boost that this turbo from Power Driven Diesel can give us. And that is what we are after. Now, if you take a close-up look here, you can see in the back of these, this turbo on my left here, and this turbo on my right. The one on my right, so I believe you're left on the screen, as you can see, the wheel is much bigger. Has a billet compressor housing. Yeah. Hopefully it will do the trick for us. Hopefully it will. That's a wrap. It's mosquito ridden. 6:30. We're about to hit the road, make our way to Indiana. Will the Cummins make it? I don't know. Stay tuned though. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. The Fummins, we're gonna do it, boys. We got a lot to prove. Look at this absolute beaut of a turbo here, boys. Sent to us from our amazing friends over at powerdrivendiesel.com. And this, of course, is our HE351 CW with a 68 or 67 millimeter, I forget, compressor wheel, billet compressor housing, billet wheels, compound, what do they call them? Not compound. I don't know. I'll put a screenshot of what turbo this is up, but this could solve our issues, boys, because our Fummins is stalling out on the highway, so we can't have that. And my theory is she's dumping too much fuel and not getting enough air, or our governor springs are messed up. So yeah, we still haven't adjusted the timing either, and I know once you give these Cummins timing, like, they turn into rockets, so. Go ahead and pop our hood open here. Release our safety ratchet strap. It just snowed and hailed, so a little bit of water on there, even though we just washed it too. T3 flange, It's got 4 studs with some nuts, right? So you got 4 studs, that's easy. You got a thread. Got a thread up top here for your turbo feed. So that's gonna feed your oil into your turbo. Then on the bottom, you have a drain, of course. So you have feed, drain, hooking it up to the flange with your 4 studs, air intake, compressor boot, or not compressor boot, your intercooler boots. This feeds your intercooler. This air goes in, air gets blasted out, and this is your exhaust side. So you have to hook up your exhaust, oil intake, oil drain, air intake, intercooler, and the turbo to the manifold itself. And that's it. And then you have a turbo install. Okay, so first things first, we gotta get our intercooler piping out of the way, disconnect our turbo feed and drain. I already loosened the clamp, the V-band for our hood stackage here, so we'll pull that out of the way, pull this out of the way, and then we'll start attacking, taking the turbo off with those 15mm nuts that connect it to the exhaust manifold. And these clamps right here, 10mm, 10mm, 10mm on all the clamps, 15mm on all the bolts that connect the turbo to the exhaust manifold, and it's a 7/16 for the V-bands. We're just making progress, boys. We're about to pull the turbo off. I forget what the drain and feeds are, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts that pop off when I hear people say.
Yep, boys, this is New England. And this is why it's tough to live and tough to live here. It's hailing in April, and it was just sunny 5 minutes ago. And then it was just sunny 15 minutes before that. Now it's hailing and raining. Yeah, no, it's hail. It's sort of like snow. As you can see though, turbo is out. We just have our ugly manifold left, so we're gonna get that off here now so we can get our new guy on there, new turbo in there, see what happens. Here's our, our test bench next to the truck here. So we got Milwaukee setup, turbo on our manifold. It's gonna be sitting in the truck sort of like this, so that's on the side, sitting down. We gotta get our exhaust. I don't even know how it's gonna fit, but it's gotta fit some. Alrighty, boys, so we're gonna pop this ugly manifold off here. Look at that thing. Ew. Look at that.
Please say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit. I won't give up this, cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you